Where to begin? Where to begin? No consistency, no respect, no courage, no trust in defense, no communication in attack. A lot of disappointment from tonight. First, I had to witness the Gold Coast Titans dominate, which you guys all know I hate the Gold Coast, and I had to sit through that game and watch them put 44-6 on the hopeless Raiders. And just when it couldn't get any worse, I had to sit through that game 80 minutes. Newcastle Knights 38, Cowboys 0. I am very frustrated, I am very angry, and I am very pissed off. Tonight, there are plenty of things you could say for the Cowboys. You could say there's a lot of excuses. Obviously, the coach, Todd Payton's in a 14-day quarantine, so someone should check on him because he wouldn't be in a good mood at the moment. And obviously, travelling to Newcastle on the day of the game is another one that is very difficult, especially from Townsville to Newcastle. But it's no excuse. There were 17 players out there tonight for the Cowboys, and not one of them could come up with a try, and they conceded 38 points. Now, I just want to say this. If you're under the age of 14, I wouldn't watch this rant because I'm going to snap. But, fuck's sake! What is wrong with this fucking team? I know everyone's going to say, oh, they've been okay this year. They've been better than they have the last couple of years. Yes, they have. But where the fuck's the consistency on the road? I know they were away from Townsville. I know they've had a disruptive week at training because they all had to go and get a COVID test. I understand that. But what the fuck was that? 38-0? Are you fucking kidding me? What is going on? And then you've got fuckwits like Kalen Ponga, who just milk every time he gets fucking hit. That little pussy cunt. Get the fuck up, Kalen Ponga. Now look, he had a great game tonight. There's no doubt about that. But all he fucking does, he gets hit late or he fucking milks a penalty and he lies on the ground like a fucking pussy. Get the fuck up, Ponga. You fucking asshole. You fucking asshole. You know what? This is going to sound really bad, and at this point, I don't give a fuck. I hope Kalen Ponga goes into a shopping centre. I hope he parks his car at the front of the shopping centre, and I hope a drunk or drunk driver runs into his fucking vehicle. That fucking soft cock. Get the fuck up, Ponga. You fucking asshole. You fucking prick. The amount of times tonight where I went off about him whinging about getting hit. The one where he got smashed by Murray Talangi, fantastic hit. The one where he got at the end there where he was laying down and Holmes came over the top and hit him in the neck. Get the fuck up, you fucking pussy. He got a penalty for it too. And then the try where I think Connor Watson scored his first try when there was a tap back and Ponga runs into one of the Cowboys players, falls down like this. You fucking asshole. Unfucking believable. Get the fuck up, Ponga, you fucking wanker. Now, I'm not happy tonight. I'm obviously really pissed off with this performance. So, because the Cowboys showed no respect to the jersey, they showed no respect to their fans and members, they showed no respect to each other, and they showed no respect to anyone involved at the Cowboys tonight. If I was Dean Young, I would have walked out of that fucking coach's box tonight. I would have went, I'm going home. Fuck this shit. So, Cowboys scarf. Not really in the fucking good mood about it. What's this? This is my genuine thoughts on the Cowboys tonight. Here we go. You got the scarf right here. That's what happens. Get out of my fucking way. And you know what? Fuck this jumper too. Fuck this. Get this jumper off. Get this shit off. Doesn't deserve to wear me. Don't deserve it. Doesn't deserve to wear my fucking body. That fucking piece of shit. Now look. If you guys are new to this channel, smash the subscribe button. At 10:30 PM tonight, I'll be live on YouTube for the official opening, the official episode 1 of the Nick from Australia Late Night Footy Show. I'll be joined by NRL Vid 090 and Sam Revel, so make sure you guys are there for that. But let's get into the Saturday Night Football review. Not going to say too much because I'm not really in a fucking good mood, and I'm going to save a lot of this for later on in the show because we'll be live for probably 2 hours or so. It's going to be fantastic. Titans 44, Raiders 6. Genuinely don't give a fuck about this game. The Raiders were shit. They showed me nothing at all. They look like a bunch of fucking kindergarten children. They were a joke of a team. Josh Papali or Papali, however the fuck you want to say it. He tried very hard. But then the Gold Coast, they decided to show up tonight. They decided to tackle and they actually did a good job. The try scorers in that game were Fafita in the 20th minute, Proctor in the 21st minute, Fodawaker in the 35th, Fogarty in the 38th minute. Half time, what was the score? Like fucking 24-0 or something, hang on. What was the score at half time? I've got it up here. 22-0 at half time in favour of the Gold Coast. And then in the second half, there was a try to Brian Kelly in the 46th minute. A second try to Kevin Proctor there in the 50th minute. And then the Raiders, they scored a fucking try for Sam Williams. I don't think anyone gives a fuck about Sam Williams. He scored in the 56th minute. And then in the 60th minute, Philip Sami scores. Again, no one gives a fuck. Everyone's walking out of the ground by then. And then in the 72nd minute, that nobody, Patrick Herbert, scores. And the Gold Coast win 44-6. Honestly, both these teams suck cock. I couldn't care less about the game. I thought it was a boring game of football. The Gold Coast showed that they can score points. They actually showed some good defence tonight. I was actually very surprised. Now, will the Gold Coast be able to back this up in 2 weeks' time against Parramatta? Probably not, because they're a bunch of idiots on the Gold Coast. And as for Canberra, well, Ricky Stewart can go drink some 2-year-old milk, and half of their team should be on fucking food poisoning at the moment because they look like a bunch of idiots out there, the Raiders. If I was a Canberra supporter, I'd be cancelling my membership immediately. I would be disgusted with Canberra. As for the Gold Coast, I mean, they won a game tonight, but they'll probably lose again next time they play because they're too inconsistent. Who gives a fuck about the Gold Coast? Gold Coast win 44-6. Top 3 players on ground. I'll go number 3. I'll go with Brian Kelly. Number 2, I'll go with Kevin Proctor. Number 1, I'll go with Jamal Fogarty. Thought he played well against a pathetic Canberra side. Now, Knights versus Cowboys. Honestly, I don't want to talk about this game because it makes me sick. It physically makes me sick to my stomach. I don't want to talk about it. 38-0, it's fucked up. You know, you think the Cowboys have had bad games this year against Gold Coast, Cronulla, Manly. This one is right up there. I am really, really fucking pissed off with this performance. Have a look at some of the players signed for the Cowboys. I mean, Valentine Holmes, what the fuck was he doing out there? What was he fucking auditioning for the fucking ballet or something? He looked like a fucking idiot. Who else was out there that was shit? You know, feel sorry for the Hammer. He tried his guts out tonight. I mean, Scott Drinkwater, what was he drinking? Fucking 2-year-old water out of the fucking tap. What a fucking idiot. He was terrible. Tom Dearden looks like a fucking 17-year-old kid from high school is probably a virgin. He looked like a fucking idiot out there, Tom Dearden. Then you got Jordan McLean, probably the most overrated front row in the fucking comp. He doesn't do nothing, Jordan McLean. He looks like a fucking poofter from fucking Pornhub. He was disgusting. Tamalolo doesn't play any fucking minutes because they don't know how to coach him. They're fucking dumb. Let me coach Tamalolo. When he's, play him in the middle for 20 minutes, then put the bastard on an edge for 10 minutes. Can you imagine the defensive line? The back rowers, the 5'8", the centre, they'd be shitting themselves. Put him on a fucking edge for 20 minutes and see what you get out of him. I guarantee you'll get more out of him than fucking Shane Wright and Mitch Dunn. Shane Wright, he looks like a fucking 25-year-old high school teacher, a fucking moron. And then you've got, what's his name? Fucking Francis Mollo. Couldn't even catch a ball for his life, the fucking idiot. He's going to St. George next year. You might as well get him on the fucking next trip from Townsville to Cogra. Fuck Francis Mollo off. And then you've got, poor old fucking Jake Granville goes out there and tries his heart out. Doesn't get any fucking praise. The only players for the Cowboys tonight that I will defend Jake Granville, Cohen Hess. I will defend Hammerside Tabuai Fado. But the rest of them can go and get fully fucked. They were a joke tonight. David Bowen. Who's he think he is, Matt Bowen? He couldn't even make a tackle out there. David Bowen. What a fucking imposter. Get the fuck out, David Bowen. You fucking idiot. Look, the Knights, obviously they were far too good tonight. But Caleb Ponga, Kalen Ponga can go get fucked. I couldn't care less about Kalen Ponga. And you got Kurt Mann, looks like a fucking idiot as well. You know, you got Jake Clifford. Jake Clifford looks like a fucking upside down toilet. No one cares about Jake Clifford. And then you've got some of that forward pack. I mean, look like Lachlan Fitzgibbon. He looks like a fucking guy from fucking rugby union. The fucking idiot way he wears that stupid bandana on his head. He looks like a fucking idiot. And then Sawasa Sue, well, Tamalolo put that cunt down the fucking drain tonight with that big shot. And then you've got someone like Connor Watson who just comes on and destroys them. And then David Clement comes in like a fucking maniac. He looks like some guy out of fucking Star Wars, that cunt. So fuck me dead. Newcastle too good. You know what? Even though I'm in a bad mood right now and I'm taking the piss out of everyone that I'm talking about, Newcastle Knights, congratulations. You kicked our ass. You deserve the win. But as always, Kalen Ponga can go get fucked for all I care. So look, top 3 players on ground for Knights versus Cowboys. I'll go with number 3. I'll go with that fucking Jacob Saifidi. I thought he was great tonight. Number 2, I'll go with Jake Clifford. I thought he played very well against us, that fucking asshole. And number 1, my man in the match, Kalen Ponga. Obviously, he was the best on ground. And you know what? I just don't give a fuck about Kalen Ponga. Guys, I'm getting out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed the Saturday Night Football review or the Saturday Night Football Rant review, however you want to put it. Depression night for me. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. See you guys at 10:30 for the Nick from Australia late night footy show. Until then, guys, see you then. And Kalen Ponga, go and fuck yourself, Kalen, you fucking idiot.